Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the 10 weirdest jobs in the world. You know, those jobs you never even knew existed, but once you hear about them, you can't help but want to know more. Buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through the side of the internet that's all about those strange, unbelievable, but totally real jobs. So get ready to have your minds blown, because some of these gigs are straight out of this world. Let's get this party started. All right. First up, we've got a job that sounds too good to be true. Professional sleeper. I mean, come on, who hasn't dreamt of getting paid to snooze? Turns out it's not all about catching some shut-eye. These folks are like the ultimate mattress testers, spending their days, or should I say nights, evaluating the comfort and quality of beds, pillows, you name it. Imagine you walk into work, put on your PJs, crawl into a super comfy bed and just drift off. And while you're catching those zizzies, sensors are monitoring your sleep patterns, making sure you're well rested. Professional sleepers need to be able to provide detailed feedback on their sleep experience. So, if you're someone who loves to sleep and doesn't mind sharing your thoughts on the perfect slumber, maybe being a professional sleeper is your calling. Next up, we're diving into the world of pet food tasting. Okay, this next one might sound a little strange, but hey, someone's got to do it, right? Get ready for the wild world of pet food tasting. That's right, there are actual people out there who get paid to taste test pet food. Pet food tasters aren't exactly swallowing the stuff. Their job is to make sure the food is palatable and safe for our furry friends. They're checking for things like texture, aroma, and even the appearance of the food. It's a tough job, but hey, someone's got to make sure our furry companions are getting the best grub. Coming up next, we're getting up close and personal with some slithery friends. Stay tuned for snake milkers. All right, folks, if you're squeamish about snakes, you might want to skip ahead to the next one. This job is not for the faint of heart. We're talking about snake milkers, the brave souls who extract venom from some of the world's most dangerous snakes. Yeah, you heard that right. Snake venom, while potentially deadly, is also incredibly valuable for medical research and antivenom production. Snake milkers play a crucial role in providing this life-saving substance. They carefully extract venom from snakes using specialized techniques, ensuring the safety of both themselves and the snake. Talk about a job with a serious impact. So, next time you see a snake, remember the brave snake milkers who are working tirelessly to turn venom into medicine. Up next, we're exploring a more somber profession, but one that's equally fascinating. Stay tuned for professional mourners. Chapter 4, Professional Mourners, Tears for Hire. Okay, this next one might seem a little unusual, but it's a real job nonetheless. We're talking about professional mourners, people who are hired to attend funerals and mourn the deceased. In some cultures, having a large and emotional display of grief at a funeral is considered a sign of respect for the deceased. Professional mourners are hired to enhance the atmosphere of mourning and provide comfort to the bereaved family. They might share stories about the deceased, sing mournful songs, or simply weep openly to create a sense of shared grief. While it might seem strange to some, professional mourners play an important role in certain cultures, providing solace and support during times of loss. Coming up next, we're diving into the world of golf with a job that's all about retrieving lost treasures. Stay tuned for Golf Ball Divers. Chapter 5, Golf Ball Divers, Treasures on the Green. Right, golf enthusiasts, this one's for you. Have you ever wondered what happens to all those golf balls that end up in water hazards? Well, wonder no more. Meet the Golf Ball Divers, the underwater adventurers who retrieve those lost treasures from the depths of golf course ponds and lakes. These scuba diving sleuths spend their days navigating murky waters, dodging errant golf balls, and collecting thousands of these little white spheres. It's a surprisingly lucrative business, with some divers reportedly earning six-figure salaries. Up next, we're exploring the world of scents, with a job that's all about sniffing out the good, the bad, and the downright stinky. Stay tuned for odor judges. Chapter 6. Odor judges. The nose knows. We're talking about odor judges, the brave souls who use their noses to evaluate the smells of everything from perfumes and colognes to cleaning products and even armpit sweat. That's right, these folks have a nose for the job, literally. Odor judges are hired by companies to test the effectiveness of their products and ensure they have a pleasant scent. So next time you're enjoying the sweet scent of your favorite perfume or the fresh aroma of your laundry detergent, remember the odor judges who work tirelessly to make sure it smelled just right. Coming up next, we're getting down and dirty with a job that's all about worms. Stay tuned for Worm Pickers. Alright folks, this next job might not be glamorous, but it's definitely essential for fishing enthusiasts and gardeners alike. We're talking about worm pickers, the dedicated individuals who collect worms for bait and other uses. Worm picking is often a nocturnal activity as worms are most active at night. These hard-working individuals brave the darkness armed with headlamps and buckets searching for those wriggly creatures. They might be found on golf courses, farms, or even in your own backyard, carefully collecting worms and placing them in containers. Worm pickers often sell their bounty to bait shops, fishing enthusiasts, or gardeners looking to enrich their soil. So, next time you're casting a line or admiring a lush garden, remember the worm pickers who play a vital role in providing those essential wriggly creatures. Up next, we're heading back to the farm for a job that's all about scaring away feathered foes. Stay tuned for human scarecrows. Chapter 8, Human Scarecrows, Giving Birds the Boot. We're talking about human scarecrows, people who are hired to scare birds away from crops. Farmers often hire human scarecrows to protect their valuable crops from hungry birds. These dedicated individuals might use a variety of methods to keep the birds at bay, from waving flags and making loud noises to even using trained falcons to patrol the fields. So next time you're enjoying a juicy piece of fruit or a fresh salad, remember the human scarecrows who work tirelessly to protect those crops from feathered foes. Up next, we're diving into the world of skincare with a job that's all about feeling faces. Stay tuned for Face Feelers. Chapter 9, Face Feelers. The feel is real. We're talking about face feelers, the individuals who use their highly sensitive fingertips to evaluate the effectiveness of skincare products. Face feelers are often employed by cosmetic companies to test the texture, absorption, and overall feel of their products. They might apply creams, serums, or lotions to the faces of volunteers, and then use their fingertips to assess how the products feel on the skin. So next time you're pampering yourself with your favorite face cream, remember the face feelers who used their sensitive fingertips to ensure it felt amazing on your skin. Up next, we're wrapping things up with a job that's truly epic in scale. Stay tuned for iceberg movers. Chapter 10. Iceberg movers don't hit the Titanic. Get ready for iceberg movers, the maritime masters who literally move mountains of ice. That's right, these folks are like the real-life Aquaman wrangling massive icebergs away from oil rigs, ships and coastlines. Using a combination of brute force and clever engineering, iceberg movers tow these icy giants away from harm's way, preventing potential disasters. Iceberg movers often work in some of the most extreme environments on Earth, battling frigid temperatures, treacherous seas, and the sheer unpredictability of these massive chunks of ice. So next time you see a picture of a massive iceberg, remember the iceberg movers who are out there, keeping those icy giants in check. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 weirdest jobs in the world. From professional sleepers to iceberg movers, these jobs prove that there's a career out there for everyone, no matter how unusual it may seem. Wow. Can you believe those jobs? We've seen it all today, folks, from people who get paid to sleep to those who wrangle icebergs for a living. It just goes to show that the world is full of surprises and there's a job out there for everyone, no matter how unique your talents may be. So which of these jobs do you think you could do? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this wild ride through the world of weird jobs, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Until next time, stay curious, stay weird, and keep exploring the amazing world around us.